Imagine opening a freezer expecting frozen food but instead finding human remains. This horrifying scenario became a chilling reality in 2021. In two separate cases on opposite sides of the globe, the cold, metallic embrace of a freezer concealed the darkest of human acts. These discoveries sent shockwaves through communities, leaving them grappling with the same unsettling question: what drives a person to commit such a heinous act and then hide their victims in such a cold and calculated manner? The first case unfolded in an unassuming storage unit. Inside, a gruesome discovery awaited. 4 bodies, frozen and lifeless, lay hidden within a freezer. This chilling find would soon unravel a tale of violence, desperation, and the depths of human depravity. These victims, each with their own story, their own dreams, were now reduced to cold cases, their lives tragically cut short. As investigators pieced together the puzzle, they uncovered a web of connections to a 50-year-old man, now the prime suspect. But the frozen state of the bodies presented a unique challenge, obscuring the truth and delaying justice. The discovery of the 4 bodies sent shockwaves through the community. The victims, all between the ages of 21 and 30, had been reported missing weeks before the grim find. Their families and friends, clinging to hope, were dealt a devastating blow. The youngest victim, a promising student with dreams of becoming a doctor, had last been seen at the university library. Her disappearance had baffled authorities, who had no leads. The second victim, a talented musician, had vanished after a gig at a local bar. His family, heartbroken and desperate, had plastered missing person posters all over town. A young mother of 2, struggling to make ends meet, was the third victim. She had disappeared on her way home from her evening shift at a diner. The fourth victim, an aspiring artist, had been last seen at his studio, working on his latest masterpiece. Their lives, once filled with promise, were now tragically intertwined by their shared fate. The storage unit, a place meant for storing belongings, had become a chilling tomb, a macabre testament to the fragility of life. As investigators processed the scene, the weight of their task settled heavily upon them. The freezer, its contents a macabre puzzle, held the key to unraveling the mystery. Each piece of evidence, each frozen clue, brought them closer to understanding the events that led to this tragedy. But the frozen state of the bodies presented a unique challenge, obscuring the truth and delaying justice. Thousands of miles away in the bustling city of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, a chillingly similar case unfolded. A 53-year-old man walked into a police station, his face etched with a strange mix of guilt and relief. He confessed to a crime that had haunted him for years, the murder of his own mother. But what truly shocked the authorities was the method of concealment. The man had kept his mother's body, not buried in the ground, but hidden in a freezer in their home. For 3 long years, he had lived with the chilling secret, the constant reminder of his crime a mere freezer door away. His reasons for finally coming forward were as shocking as the crime itself. He confessed that after depleting his savings and falling ill, he could no longer bear the burden of his secret. His conscience, it seemed, had finally caught up with him, driving him to seek a twisted form of redemption. This case, with its unsettling blend of familial betrayal and cold-blooded calculation, left investigators baffled. The son's motive, beyond the financial aspect, remained a mystery. The freezer, a symbol of domesticity, had been twisted into a chilling symbol of deceit and desperation. The act of concealing a body in a freezer, beyond the practicalities of preservation, suggests a complex psychological underpinning. It speaks to a desire to control, to deny the finality of death, to keep the victim close, even in death. This chilling act often stems from a web of emotions: guilt, fear, a desperate attempt to maintain a facade of normalcy. Freezing a body can be seen as a way of suspending reality, of delaying the inevitable decomposition and the subsequent discovery of the crime. It allows the perpetrator to maintain a semblance of control over the situation, to dictate the narrative, even if only for a little while. The coldness of the act also reflects an emotional detachment, a chilling lack of empathy for the victim. It is this detachment that allows them to treat another human being as an object to be disposed of, hidden away like a shameful secret. The freezer, a symbol of domesticity and preservation, becomes a chilling representation of the perpetrator's psyche. a cold, calculated space where the boundaries of morality cease to exist.